How y'all doing tonight? We back, man. Another week. Feeling real good. It's time to get it started, man. A lot been going on.
A lot of shit, man. Still going on, bro.
New movies dropped.
Movies drop, shit going on, like it's still going. But it feels good to be up and running right now.
Look how good America is. On the verge of World War III. And you're live with Bigger Dave and JB. Oh, man.
Yes, sir. You already know this is First Game Podcast, Season 2, Episode 14.
Damn.
How's you doing, JB?
I'm doing good. I watched the Panthers play today, and I gotta say,
Okay.
Bryce Young looked confident. We had a few key injuries, but I feel like we almost on the path. I feel like we're on the right path. Let me just say that.
Yeah. So you feel good. You feel good watching them boys play.
Man, I'm proud of them boys, man. I'm proud of them boys in a loss. Like, I texted you right before the game was over. I said, I'm proud of the Panthers, win or lose, man. They really looked like they was playing for each other for the first time.
Bright future.
Yeah, bright future.
Bright future.
You know, Chuba, he didn't have the game he usually would have, but he came up big in the right moments. J.C. Horn played a little handsy today.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of calls, key calls hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But he did get a sack, key sack. Yeah, I'm just proud of them boys, man. The young guys we got, the coach for sticking to his guns, you know. The bench and Bryce thing worked out.
It had to work out, bro. I mean, I saw the game too. It was, I'm waiting for next year, man. I'm out of it, but yeah, it's good to be optimistic about progression. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I'm a diehard, man. Cause I seen them go 2 and whatever the hell a year and go to the Super Bowl after that. Like, it'll be all right, man.
Yeah,
I know Bryce played like a number 1 overall pick today.
So he played. It's coming together for him.
Oh, yeah, it's coming together for him.
Should, man. But other than that,
I had to just get off on my Carolina Panther rant.
Oh, nah, bro. You supposed to feel good about a loss.
No. Ain't no more victories. It ain't. I do feel good in the loss, but the way they played. The way they played is like, bro, we could beat the Chiefs. 1 out of 3. 2 out of 3.
Now lose about 3 points. That's good. That's actually not a bad look.
They're playing against Patrick Mahomes. Like, he barely pulled it out. Like, Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the game. He done won fucking 3 or 4 Super Bowls. I can't remember at the moment. Don't hold it against me, world. But yeah, I mean, we got a whole young team full of injuries. If Derrick Brown's playing, man, I don't want to go off on it. I'm a Panthers fan, world, so just let y'all know.
Oh, I mean, it be like that, man.
But bet against them for the money line, though. That's all I'm saying. It's my team, but bet against them in the money line.
Yeah, this year is disappointing, but I'm eagerly waiting for next year, man. That's all I can say, man. I wish I can be having that same spirit with you, but it's just tough to see them boys so early that things just fell apart. People get injured, not winning games. That kind of hurt my soul from the get go. So all I can say, man, is you see the bright future, and
Yeah,
I'm
I
hoping
do.
to see it. I'm hoping to see that, man. But
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
get to this first thought, man. Uh, the internet going crazy right now, man. It's starting to get to the point we starting to see shit from the CMA or the country music community. Uh, the CMAs just recently came upon. Um, it was some bitter emotions about that because one artist, Shaboozy, did
Well,
not get an award. He did not get Song of the Year, or he didn't get no awards. The song, bar song, Tipsy. Here comes the one to the two to the three to the four. Yeah.
yeah. Mm.
It's been number one. Debuted in April 27th, 2024. Been number one 18 weeks. Peak ended around it said 7/13/24, but it's been up there. CMA said, "Nah, you don't
But
get an
to
award."
but to be fair,
Yeah.
the songs that did get an award, where were they ranked at, and how long were they ranked? Where they was ranked?
Mm, let me pull that up, man. But it's getting to the point that people are feeling like this community are shutting the door on certain artists. And I ain't no woke motherfucker. I ain't that. But it seemed like certain artists that are stepping in this country music genre are not getting recognized. They just getting looked over. Beyonce did it. It was like everybody loved it. But nah, we can't give her that. Lil Nas did it too. We can't give him that. Shaboozy actually sound like a damn die-hard country motherfucker. It sound like he's a Nigerian from West Virginia, and it sound like it. But they looked over him too. Do you feel like this point that the Country Music Association is like shutting the door on certain people, or we just let's not let's not keep going to the country music awards. Let's make our own genre. Let's bring our own genre. Let's call it down south country or something.
Well, I just say this: he just got to prove himself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, hot song. I ain't gonna lie, I like it,
I like it too.
but he's trying to break into a different world. Um, shit, it's kind of like say for like a white rapper, like a white country rapper,
Mm-hmm.
came in the rap game, like using the black people voice,
Mm.
and but it was eyes on, but he would have to consistently show up for
Mm.
us to respect it and think he deserve anything. We gonna wonder what he doing, wonder who he is, wonder where he came from,
Yeah.
to see why he would choose this music genre. Cause people wanna know why certain people relate to certain genres. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what they doing over there. They making sure it ain't a parody song. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Maybe they trying to make sure that it's uh, his authentic artistry.
Cause it's like you look at it, like you said, bro. One of these white rappers can One of these white rappers can come in our genre and we can get that motherfucker a BET award. We can get that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real. That motherfucker would get a BET
They'll do
award
it.
quickly.
Woke it
But we will
here.
do that. We will do that for a white artist. We will have that. We'll get that motherfucker award if it's popping. But it seems like the country music world is saying, nah, y'all gotta work harder for that. I mean, like you said, to me to have knowledge about country music, I don't really have that much knowledge. I can just go by the popularity and say, yeah, bro got snubbed because I feel like that was a good ass country song, and I'm not even knowledge. I don't even have knowledge for country music, but I know it was
Man,
played a
that's
lot.
nah, that's a country song, but I I don't have the knowledge of like every country artist in the world type
Yeah,
shit.
it's tough. It's
Like
tough.
how I know rappers and shit, or
Yeah, it's
R&B
tough.
singers, or some rock and roll. But like,
It's tough. It's
it's
tough. It's
just
tough.
tough. But I know what sound good. I'm from the country. Like
Yeah.
I've heard country artists before. Like, so man, his shit sound mighty close to me with a little twang to it.
It sounded good, man. I mean, I feel sad that he didn't get his recognition from that side. That's why I was saying, like, I guess it is about time for us to shut that country music door on the CMAs. Why people feel like CMAs is the only place they get their country recognition from? How about we had that genre, Black Country Music Artist of the Year? Why we don't do that for BET? Why won't we do that for some of these Grammys? Why we feel like CMA is the only place to get that recognition of country music? If it's
Cause
a lot of black people starting to make country music, that means we should just embrace that.
that's what I'm saying. It's not enough black artists making that genre for us to start our own category.
You saying it's gotta be pop? It's gotta be more popular
Yeah,
or
it
more
gotta
people
be
doing it.
more of people doing it,
Mm-hmm.
and a few of them do gotta be popular for you
Mm.
even care about it.
It's getting close to it though, because you starting to see a lot
Got
of
big
black
ass the
artists.
plug,
Yeah,
Shaboozy. That's about it.
but sometimes it do kind of hard to locate or put them rappers in a certain category because they gonna get rapper. Why is that they get rapper? Why can't they get country singer?
Cause they ain't singing.
Man, because it's tough though. Because it's like, damn, why can't they just be a country singer?
They ain't singing.
Damn.
You gotta be singing to be a country singer.
So you think that's the reason why, like, he probably didn't get that award? They felt like he was like still leaning on the rapping side because he did like shout out that Tipsy. Here comes the one to the two to the three to the four.
That's the exact cadence of a rap song.
Damn.
If we being technical,
If
bro.
we being technical, it's a sucky feeling because it's like, damn, it's like he was kind of shining out from where he from, and it was kind of like country music was like, but you still was trying to be a
But it
rapper.
ain't real. See, these days with the internet,
Mm-hmm.
you can't say that this is how we do it where we come from. Like, you gotta show
Mm.
that it's you and multiple other people doing it
Yeah,
for it to seem like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
yeah, yeah. True indeed, man. But
Welcome to the podcast,
Hey,
Ayo Quay.
your boy Ayo, big Ayo, you know what I'm saying? For all the Democrats and people who like transgenders and think that putting tampons in boys' bathrooms is cool.
boy,
I
you
just want
fired
y'all to
up.
know it's big Ayo Cray in this bitch. Like I don't support none of that shit.
Boy,
And
you fired
He's
up.
been taking a few
yeah.
drinks tonight.
Boy, you fired up.
Oh
Boy, you fired up.
damn. I'm
Nah, he
sorry.
But
I'm
hey,
sorry.
you the perfect person.
I'm
You the
sorry.
perfect
I'm
person, bro. You the
No, this
perfect.
is this. We keep it 1,000 on this podcast. First off,
You the
so
perfect
ain't
person
nothing to
that should
apologize about.
add to answer this
What's up, bro?
first thought, man. I know you
What's
heard
up?
about the news about your boy Shaboozy.
Man,
He
come
did
on,
not
bro.
get no type of
That
award at the
that's
CMAs.
niggas hating. That's them white people hating, bro. Like,
Man, hey, give
and
it,
this is what I mean by this, bro. Hear
give
me
it.
out, bro. Hear me
Talk
out,
that
bro.
shit.
This nigga Shaboozy put out some of the greatest goddamn country music a nigga could ever hear,
Yeah,
and
I heard more of his shit.
because he ain't non-melanin or goddamn pale, it's like they don't want to give him his props, bro. Like that's some bullshit. He made better music than Garth Brooks, Jelly Roll,
Boy,
goddamn
boy.
fuck Taylor Swift, bro. Like
Luke,
this nigga put
Luke,
out
Luke,
some
Luke Combs,
fuck Luke Combs, bro. This nigga supposedly put out Annabelle, bro.
Morgan Wallen.
Oh no, Annabelle. I
That
won't
song is
let
trash,
you crazy. You're see you
bro.
one of
You
them.
tried to put me
See
on that song. I
see
ain't even gonna lie,
see
bro. That shit's trash.
see
Trash
that see
balls, actually.
that's that CMT that Country Music Network thinking right there. 'Cause that's
No, I'm
cap.
just being honest, bro.
Annabelle is one of the
You
best
like the only
songs,
person in the world that brings up Annabelle
bro. Annabelle is
in
fire.
real life.
Well, them niggas is dumb. I'm smart. Annabelle fire.
But I ain't gonna lie,
Sing
I
that
heard.
shit. Go, sing it right quick. Shit ain't that fire then.
Now I have heard a lot of his shit though. I heard Highway when I was working out at Fitness Connection, bro. That shit sound good, bro. Like I said, like with Lil Nas X, it didn't
That
feel
nigga
like it was
gay.
played. It didn't feel like it
He
was
gay.
played. It didn't feel like he was using country music to get more audience. I don't feel like that from Shaboozy, to be honest.
Yeah, Shaboozy ain't gay, so he don't gotta pander to like give in to certain viewers. You know what I'm saying? Lil Nas X, yeah,
Oh.
he a good artist. He cool. He make some good music, but the nigga gay. I don't support
Mm.
that shit. So that's not my type of music, and I have the right as an American to not support that shit if I don't want to.
You not woke.
I'm just saying, bro.
He ain't woke, no.
I support straight black masculine men, bro.
Ooh. You got your point there, big dog, because we can all. I mean, I feel like that was like the strong line. I felt like that was a strong line. Why the CMA was like, nah, bro, you trying to use us.
All
Now, but
right.
Beyonce, I don't know what happened with that. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. What can you
This
say
ain't
about Beyonce?
Texas.
I, I've been hearing rumors
Yeah.
that GTA 6 may be woke.
What do you mean by that, man?
No more transgender jokes. No more like gay jokes. It's gonna be softer. They're changing. You know, Rockstar. They do that. They comedy. They make jokes like dirty jokes, but they
They on the
don't.
edge. They always on the
Yeah,
edge.
they edgy. They I think they're gonna be going a less edgy direction.
Oh man.
That's all I'm saying. Might be a good game still.
But they just trying to please the majority, or not majority. They just trying to please everyone. They woke.
Yeah. A lot of
Ah,
games are woke these days, and I'm realizing like that's what it is. That's not hitting about the games. Like some games, you be like, damn, why this shit just ain't hitting like it's supposed to hit.
do you think that?
It's the woke.
Do you think that they just trying to be modernized? Like they just trying to make you feel like this is how this the environment nowadays. We gotta include everyone. We gotta include everything.
Well,
Nah,
include the people that don't agree with this shit.
nah. I'm gonna give him grace, and the reason why I give him grace is because the conception of Grand Theft Auto 6 was during a time when it was championed to be pussy. it was
Mm.
cool to be politically correct. So it's like, what would any other company do? They would adapt and do what they got to do to make sure, they business sell. So I don't
Mm.
blame them. I'm gonna give them grace, but at the
Yeah.
same time, shit, that shit over with, bro. You can call a nigga a faggot if you want to.
Whoa, that
Shit.
boy spitting tonight. I like this AO question. Hey, he
Not to be
spitting
rude.
tonight.
Not to be rude.
Hey,
Not to be
I'm
rude.
not
I'm just
offended. I'm
saying.
married to a woman. I'm married to a cisgender. Nah.
Hey man, he got it right, man. To say what the hell. Hey,
I'm not but
you
I
might have to
understand what you're
cut that
saying.
out for
You might
YouTube
have to goddamn
policies.
beep.
For
But
just
I
cause
understand what you
YouTube.
were saying. But I mean, you could but GTA always been GTA always been on in that, they don't want to censor nothing. They want to keep a motherfucker selling drugs. They want to let you know like it ain't like that in real life, but it's damn near close. So I hope they not trying to be on that woke and have niggas walk down the street with goddamn. I don't like that.
Bro, this is
I'ma
the
shoot
fight.
them.
I don't even
This,
want to describe what I was about to say.
bro,
I'ma
Cat
shoot them
Williams said,
on GTA 6
th-
because you can. Grand Theft
all
Auto, you can't.
GTA 6 you
Yeah, you know what I'm
can.
saying. You
That
can.
was
You got
a
the right.
weird pause, brother. We like,
Is that do he hate them or do he hate them?
ain't no
Hey,
hate,
in
crime,
the
hate.
in Grand Theft Auto world, you can commit whatever crime you want to commit, and the people that
I
play it,
mean,
they know.
to be
But
technical though, be
that's
technical
why I
though.
said they might go woke. My bad to cut you off, Elijah. But on one of the GTAs, it's this part of the game. It's like this club,
Mm-hmm.
and it's nothing but like transsexual dudes around there for a joke, like as pedestrians, NPCs and shit. They removed that whole shit off the game in an update.
I mean,
Yeah,
to be
So
technical though,
because people kept going there to kill transsexuals on the game.
troll.
that's cool.
They went on that to troll.
But they took it off because that's offensive. And I'm like, this is Rockstar.
I was
It's
offended.
trolling. It's trolling.
I
I
was
say that.
They
offended.
even took the Confederate flags off the game.
Yeah, I was offended that I wanted to play a game and it was transgender characters up there. So I have the right to be offended as well, because I didn't, that's not my lifestyle. So I shouldn't have to be forced to play a game and care about their feelings.
Well, their argument would be you're not forced because you don't gotta buy it. Like,
Well,
Mm-hmm.
well, their argument is invalid because if I'm a fan of great GTA, when it comes to GTA 3, Vice City, and all the previous GTAs, they
Hold
ain't had no
on. Well, hold
transgenders
on.
up there.
Was you saying that it was boy, boy, girl, transgender, or you were saying that it was a girl portraying as a male character? Because that's not
And
transgender.
trans in general, bro. Just in general. Like, look, bro. Look, I'm on what y'all on, bro. Like, listen, we gotta separate
Yeah.
the the sissifiedness of what this culture has done over the past 4 years, bro.
True shit. True shit. True
Like,
shit.
it's okay to disagree. I
oh
don't got a right.
God, though, this is
You know
what
what
we
I'm
voted
saying?
for.
True shit. True
We
shit.
can't vote for this shit and still abide by the democratic way.
True
Yeah,
shit.
This ain't what we wanted.
I
Now
just
we
didn't
we
want.
not gonna go out our way just to be rude for no
yeah, yeah,
reason.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying, like, we
Yeah.
got the right to have our beliefs. This is fucking first game.
Facts. Now I was just saying clarification. If it's a dude playing as a girl online, can we count that as a transgender?
That nigga gay.
Say what?
If it's a dude playing as a girl character, could we play that? Can we characterize that as a transgender?
No, hell no, because
That's what I'm saying.
I
That's
play
what I'm saying.
Horizon Zero Dawn. That
That's
shit
what
fire.
I'm
Nah,
saying.
that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, if you
Fuck
got
that.
the option, if you got an option and
Yeah, if
you
I got an
create, you
option,
know what
I'm
I'm
not
saying?
creating a female.
You got an option now. You
But
go the
that's why.
opposite way.
But that's why I was saying, like, that's
Yeah,
what I was
like
trying to.
Tomb Raider.
That's why I was trying to prove. They already was going in that direction because they already got motherfuckers that be online with a BBL, but they have a male voice. You know what I'm saying? On some jokey trolling shit, but
On
it's
what is
all.
that on?
I be seeing reels like that, like gaming reels. It be on some jokey, funny shit. Like you got motherfuckers who make servers that take it real life, and they'll see a girl, they be like, "Damn girl, what's up?" And the nigga be like, "Hey, how you doing?" He be like, "Oh." They
But
got reels like that.
they getting rid of that stuff.
So they got reels like that. That's why I was like, could you classify that as transgender?
They just gonna make it where
Nah,
they getting treated like normal
nah.
people.
Just leave transgender as what
Or
it is.
or should
Like,
you force that? Should that be like a rule? Since you're a
What?
male, you have to choose male to play GTA online.
no, no, because like then that I don't agree with that, and this is why. Because let's just say
Yeah.
if I'm a movie director or a songwriter, it's like I gotta be able to like create that script for like male and female roles. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So like, yeah, that's cool, but I think it crosses the line when you're trying to provoke other people or force your belief on other people.
Mm.
But but in the creative world, like nigga, if I'm a director, then I gotta create a role for a male and female. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Because I mean,
I,
GTA Online like that though.
That kind of goes against your argument
but how
Mm.
though?
in the
If you
creative
got
world.
if you gotta create if you creating the roles, let's just say like if you creating the scripts, it's like
Avatar.
you know what I'm saying. You gotta create the male and female roles.
But I'm saying like on Avatar,
But
like being an
I'm
Avatar though.
saying, but like if a nigga create a female role, then he gotta envision how a female act. So it's like,
Yeah,
Mm.
if you wanted to
Maybe
be
we're just taking
real,
games too serious on GTA, man. Maybe
if you
that's
wanted
it.
to be real, yeah. Cause look at movies. It's like you want the actor to act in their role and make it real.
Mm-hmm. It remind me of that one episode of Black Mirror with the two black dudes playing. They playing the game, and then one of the black dudes play as a girl character, and they have some weird game relationship. They not fighting no more. They on the.
oh yeah, that's a lot of people talk about that one. I ain't never seen it though.
You never see. I seen that episode. It made me like, damn. It's like, do we take games too serious on that level? Do we like? Because it's like being virtual reality. It is like virtual reality. You can get money, you can get hoes, you can get drugs. Like, are we gonna take it to that
You can't
far?
feel it.
I
You can't feel it.
I think I think the people who do take those games too serious have a social dysfunction. And what I
Mm,
mean by that is the people who don't have friends, the people who don't go outside, the niggas that really just be on the computer or the game their entire day. And those are the people who, if it's a male, will play a female character on the game. Most 9 times out of 10,
mm.
my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opinion, bro. I ain't
That shit do
condemning
be
nothing.
wild though, bro.
It do get crazy though. But I understand what y'all saying though. Like, if you jump on goddamn GTA, jump on that as your sexuality. But maybe
Yeah.
GTA want to eliminate that that you a
I don't
dude.
even
Maybe they trying to eliminate that. Maybe
I
they
don't even it's like this. I don't give a damn about the male playing with a female character or a female
yeah.
playing with a male character. I'm saying this shit is going woke. Like, why you playing? Like, I playing Dragon Age in there. It's a character, a companion on my roster who I fight with,
Mm.
having issues with her mother because sometimes she feels like a man, sometimes she feels like a woman. And she up here talking about like she non-binary and shit. And I was just like, but
Now,
the game itself is still fun, but it don't got no edge to it.
now, let's just say if it's a kid that
Mm.
not as mentally strong as you
Yeah,
playing
you
that game and they come across that scene or that information. Now they gonna have that thought like, damn, what if, I don't feel like I'm in my right body.
bro. It's a woman character, and she like Wonder Woman built. She built like Wonder Woman.
Sheesh.
Like I said, man, it's just. I mean, well, this is what we do speak about games. We speak about games how it's fictional to a certain point, but we do complain about it when it's not real. Do you think that creators are trying to bring that authenticity of like just the atmosphere of where it's at right now? Because
No,
regardless of not being woke or not, we still have that problem. We still
no,
have
it's
people.
just these niggas is all just trying not to offend people, bro. They just trying to make it like you'll make a Mortal
Mm,
Kombat game, and but you're making it trying not to offend certain groups, and that shit is
mm.
killing the gaming world, bro. Is what
You
I'm
ain't lying.
saying.
You ain't lying. On Google
Like,
right now.
bruh.
On Google right now. They
Like
get
I'm not. They working on Mass Effect 4, and
yeah.
I'm excited, but I'm kind of like, it ain't gonna have that same shepherd that I kill you, fuck you. It what? That's too uh, aggressive. Why is he talking to this type of alien like that? You like these people be complaining about the bitches shit,
Mm,
and companies just trying to appease all these soft people in these
mm,
hardcore games, and is all the games you used to love is losing their edge, and you
But
wonder why you don't fuck with them the way you used to.
mm,
it's the cycle, bro. So like how this cycle works is hard times create strong men.
mm,
Strong men create weak men because they make their lifestyle for their son a easier life. And then eventually that weak man, because the times is hard, will grow to become a strong man. So we just in that time now of like a lot of us had a lot of them niggas got an easy life. So they have the choice to choose to be feminine or whatever kind of fucking way. But and like like our generation is seeing like times is hard economically, so it's like it's forcing people to become stronger, to make better decisions. So the shit is
Mm.
turning, bro. Like niggas gonna cut, like the real niggas gonna come back around. It's just right now, just that time for like the people who was always had a silver spoon. Like them niggas was the ones that was winning for a minute.
Yeah, but this is what I feel like.
yeah.
I feel like in real life, everybody MAGA. And on
Mm,
TV and the internet, it's a bunch of bitches about from these Democrats. It's like Kendrick got a song called TV Off, bro.
Fire.
It's like, bro.
I mean, that game you talked about is rated M. They said they're gonna stop promoting that type of ideology towards children. So when it gets to the hour or over 18,
Oh, it's rated M.
yeah. So it's
Oh,
like
man, fuck
when
it.
they get to our like when it get to the adult age,
It damn sure is blood and shit.
so it's like that shit is kind of talked about.
But
They say they're not gonna talk. They yeah.
how do you promote to the mature crowd without offending the non-mature crowd?
I mean that's why it's authenticity
It's
is going.
both. It's 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 not all the way woke.
Nah, it's just part
it's
of
just
that.
that one character like storyline is. she don't know what it is, but you get a choice of what you could just tell her, like,
Oh,
yeah,
I understand.
this
I
or
understand.
this. It ain't forcing you, but you can
Yeah.
choose like to say,
I
come on.
understand it. They were just trying to go for the authenticity of the atmosphere and shit like that.
Yeah, like when you create your character, you can choose to be straight tranny, bro, or
Yeah.
like a dude that's a girl, or a girl that's a boy. Like he, him, she, them, they,
I'm not mad at
y'all.
it. I do feel like it is get to a certain limit that certain ideology should just be stopped. Let the game
How?
be a game. Let the
It's
game be a game.
yeah, that's
If
what I'm
we
saying. Yeah,
like, it's a
how?
dragon age. Like, why the fuck are we throwing in them type of situations? The motherfuckers
Nah,
ain't got surgeries. The motherfuckers are it's like a medieval game, right? So why the fuck are
it's
we talking
Dragon
about?
Age.
Like, why is we
They
talking
got
about?
armor and shit.
Like,
Yeah,
why is we having? Why is she mad that she want to be a girl and knowing that she can't get no
but she's
operation?
not human though on the game.
Ooh, see, that's why it's like they just outside the spectrum.
So
That's what
that's
games
why
are
I
there.
said it ain't like no. You see it, you be like, man, what is this shit? It's like it's one of them. Like,
I'm
look,
gonna say it like this: you a straight male. It bothered you because it was like,
it
why would we
didn't
doing
bother
that?
me.
It's like, why are we going that
It just
direction for
was
that
like
character?
it
I
didn't bother
understand.
me. It was just one of them. Look at this shit. Like it was just one of them. Like while I
You
was playing, I
promoting
was
too
like,
hard. It's promotion too hard. They want everybody to play that
real
game.
woke of you.
They want everybody to play that game. That's all. That's all. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie. EA Sports do that sometimes. They be trying to get all the audience, and it's like you don't need
Man, you
all the
can
audience.
tell by how they got their game modes. The yard, they make it all colorful and pink and shit. Like
They don't need to do that. If you're like that's what's
the storylines to the face of the franchise shit, goofy, woke as hell.
and that's why it's
Man,
like that's what's going on in the NFL. They at the point that let the football play football. We don't need to be having football. We don't need to be having football players in rainbow nothing. We don't need to have our logos in rainbow nothing. Let football be football. Let the politics be outside of football because that shit is starting to get tiring.
Can I ask
gay
y'all a
football
question?
player got drafted.
Yeah,
Let me ask y'all a question. I've been thinking about this for the past couple weeks.
yeah.
So, I'm American. I was born and raised here. And
Shout
yes,
out to England.
yes, I have melanin. So, I'm
You
brown
black. No, I'm
skin.
playing.
I'm brown skin, and some people would call it African American. I don't know the facts, but that's what they call it.
Yeah.
So, but the principle is I'm American. I was born and raised here. Now, by me being black and let's just say me putting an American flag up in my yard or putting an American flag up just on shit that I own, why does that feel like I'm cooning or going against black people
Who you want to answer
when
this first,
when
man? Who
when
you want to answer this
when
first?
when we all are American?
Who you want to answer this first? Who you want? You want me to answer it
Yeah,
first? I answer it first.
yeah, I'll go second.
Women, the people who talk like that, they are low educated motherfuckers. They are the Democrats. They want to keep this fucking country separated. They want to make you feel like that you're not part of this country, but your ass is still in this damn country. You still gonna have these damn problems. Stop doing that. Stop wishing bad on this damn country. You know you feel a lot better when you feel like a patriot. You feel like you're on a team.
Ain't no
I don't.
need
I
for me to
like.
go, man.
Like, goddamn, why would you feel like you against this country, but you got money and a plane ticket to get your ass on a plane and go somewhere else? You don't do it? Why? Because you love this fucking team. You would rather be on this damn team. You want to be a damn patriot. Like, stop doing that.
You ain't on
You
the Diddy
cooning?
tapes.
You cooning because you're not going against the next American? That's stupid. That's retarded. I had to
But
bleep that out. But damn.
but yeah, man. Nah, that shit is pretty remedial. But basically, he right, man. It's like you feel better like once you just accept the American flag and accept that you are American and just do your best to be your best American, bro. That shit feels so good. And it's like
I mean,
black
but
people is just scared to accept it.
you know, and I
Yeah.
hate that lingers in our community. We want to feel belonged, but we don't want to be belonged. And it's like you got to pick one. Do you want to be belonged? Do you want to be American, or do you not? Are you gonna always be against shit that's making this country better? Are you not gonna try to be with the shit that's making this country better? Because if you're not, that means you are hating to this. You hating to this damn country. So now it's time for your ass to be deported too.
Real talk. Nah, seriously, bro. Cause it's like I hate that shit, bro. It's like why the fuck you won't just accept that you are a fucking American, bro? Why is always why would you allow the race that you held you oppressed? Why would you let them transform the American flag in that way? Why you won't
Shit
take it
retarded.
and stand on it? Since you claim you built this motherfucker, you should be trying to claim the flag.
Exactly, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro.
Not real Americans,
Because
man. The
at the
real
end of
Americans realize that, yeah, black people built the country in the most terrible way, but they also realize white people also had a huge part in where we at too, bro. They
facts,
fought in
bro.
wars as well. So
Facts,
come
bro.
on,
Like,
bro. There's a lot of mistakes was made, but who we this was the first time ever creating the country, so they figured it out. They got off that shit.
facts, man. It's at the end of the day.
We gonna get
I'm
off
gonna
it.
tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. The people who's telling you that you're cooning, it's the same people that's trying to tell white people they can't say the word oppress. And those are the people that's keeping this fucking country like this while we're trying to come together. We're not trying to be on that shit. We're not trying to keep slavery as a hell of a teaching concept to kids. We're not trying to do that shit no more. You know what they call that shit when they call you a coon? That shit is called reverse revamp racism. And it's the dumbest shit that's invented in America right now. That shit gonna end, bro.
Yeah, that shit dumb, man. I realized I started like my brain when I was young. I heard a rapper like rappers back in the day. They was saying that they was gonna vote Republican and shit. And I used to be like, oh, it's because they rich and they trying not to get taxed. So ever since then, bro, I just started drifting and drifting and drifting and drifting and drifting. And it's like I'd rather the world be more conservative. It's just liberal shit. I don't like going through all this extra shit to protect the weak.
I don't like it either, man. I don't like it at all, bro. Call me a coon, then,
But
bro. Call me a
the
coon.
the cool well, here's the crazy thing about that though, because you're right. But as a leader, as someone who's gonna lead people to a certain destination, it's like there are gonna be people that's weak. It's gonna be people that's not as strong as you
Yeah.
are accustomed to. So it's like you gotta be able to talk to these motherfuckers or like literally like show these motherfuckers the way. Like be the example.
And I'm glad you said that because
Mm.
that's the difference in leaders. I'm the leader that if I got a few weak ones, I'm motivating them to be fucking strong.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna make the rest of everybody else think weak because they fucking weak. Bitch,
Yeah.
you are the weakest link. Goodbye. We had shows like that back in the day.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Oh
Nah, real
God,
shit.
bro.
Real
She
shit.
used to say
Oh
that shit with a
God, bro.
straight face. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
So which leader, if they going head to head, you think gonna win? The the one that's motivating the weak to become strong, man. You
Bro, it's
can
like,
do it. You can do it.
bro, do it, bro. Put that American flag up in your goddamn house, bro. Let niggas know, like, bro. At the end of the day, if your ass go to goddamn Afghanistan, they gonna look at your ass as American. Why not do that shit here?
This is why they call you cool. And this is why they call you cool. It's because white people treat you so much better when they see that you appreciate America. When they see that you rock with the military, you understand politics.
Yes, that's the big one. You understand
They
politics.
they they treat you like you part of they cult Illuminati type shit.
You have knowledge.
But I done got so many books and shit from people in the street, uh, conversations out of nowhere about this shit, and it's like, man,
I
this
mean,
is what America's supposed to feel like.
knowledgeable, healthy people at the end of the day. At the end of the fucking day, bro. And that feel good to be that level, man.
Man,
Time out on the healthy.
What you mean?
Cause we in control, but we not in control of that.
Oh no,
America is like
we're
one of
working on that.
America is one of the unhealthiest countries in the world.
And that's why it's
yeah,
getting reformed.
it might maybe for some reason people is against it. That
That's
is,
why we getting reformed.
oh, the
That's why
Democrats
shit's
is
getting reformed.
insane, dog.
That's why shit getting reformed. But we might
Bruh.
as well jump into the politics.
We gonna get the Matt Gates, y'all. I know that's what the title is. We gonna get the Matt Gates. We're not gonna leave Matt Gates out.
Yeah, we ain't gonna leave Matt Gaetz out, man. We ain't gonna leave Matt Gaetz out, man. Okay, the first one, bro. You might as well just the first one, bro. All these damn liberal fucking
Oh, these niggas.
channels and shit. All these media liberals got, they're counting their fucking days. Comcast is putting MSNBC for sale. CNN just announced massive layoffs coming. And guess who motherfucker who's trying to buy that shit? Yes.
Elon, the African American Musk.
Countless fucking comments. How much does it
How
cost?
much does it cost? Then Donald Trump Jr. hop in, like, hey, what's too quick? Hey, what's happening? And then
Wonderful idea. Cause people are looking at that like, yo, it's about time. Like, it's about time for us to have our own fucking shit. Even though we probably got YouTube channels and like that. But it's time for us. It's time for Tucker Carlson to have his own TV show that we can look on TV. It's time for him. It's time for him to get his revenge.
But this is the thing.
I didn't
though.
know he was an MSNBC fucking MSNBC reporter or something like
It
that.
was on Fox.
I saw him on MSNBC too, and they was like that was like a throwback because he always speak of him getting fired from different like networks, and I relate to that too because it's like, bro, like when niggas knock you off of your job, bro, you don't know what he went through, and now he's to the point he see MSNBC about to lose their shit. I think that would be a wonderful karma for him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But the thing about it, I saw Joe Rogan say he want Rachel Maddow job, and I'm like, I can't picture what that'll look like. Joe Rogan on the news, like how would that like? What would he be doing? Because we see him as the conversations and shit. So
I think that's what
I think he could turn it into something good.
I think it's like right now it's amplified. You got more people expressing their opinions, but it seems like liberals still think they 2 steps ahead because they got the mainstream media. They still can be on NBC saying crazy shit.
No,
So it's
hold on, don't go there yet. Don't go there yet. Too crazy. Um, but like, why you shake your head?
Cause
The Joe Rogan? What you
yeah,
see with that?
I believe the content would be amazing for us because we rock with guns, like sports, martial arts, like we rock with masculine shit. So yeah,
yeah.
it'd be fire
That
to
would be
us,
fire, yo. News
but
like that.
to the majority of the country, a lot of people that are afraid of guns. There's a lot of people that,
No,
you
wait, wait,
know,
wait, 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 wait,
Too
wait,
quick.
wait,
Speak
wait.
on the majority. What's
You got,
majority you talking about?
yeah,
Are we
you got the
talking about the
majority
people who
part
voted
wrong,
or
bro.
what? Because the majority right now is red.
And I'm just
not
saying, and just to put a little side note on top of that, uh, MSNBC is selling because that Democrat left shit. Nobody watching it. Fox actually gained viewers.
It's losing.
I
It's
just
losing.
X
I
is the number one source of news.
But I understand why you feel
I
that
I
way though.
think because of the years that we went through with like
Yeah.
censorship and canceling people,
Yeah, you're right about that
it
though.
it's gonna take a while for people to get comfortable with being themselves again.
Mm.
I
You know
understand
what I'm
that point. I
saying?
understand that point. But I also understand that I feel like we I feel like right now people is looking at our views in the shadows. Now it's time for us to get one of them mainstream that's already on the verge of death. CNN, MSNBC, they're on the verge of death, and they still think they up for some reason. They still think their views is so fucking accurate. So now it's time to snatch that shit. Now it's time to snatch that shit.
Nah,
Cause y'all ain't learned your
CNN,
lesson.
CNN, they gonna be all right because they do have actual real Republican voices on their shit.
You said CNN? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
CNN gonna be all right because they gonna take some of the viewers that MSNBC left. The reason they left MSNBC is because them people said Trump was Hitler. He's gonna kill women, all that, and people really believe Kamala was gonna win. And now they feel lied to, and them people went and had a meeting with Trump. So now they like, damn, I thought he was racist or fascist,
And that's why
and y'all
I
go
feel
have a
like
meeting with him, so they don't no more.
that's why I feel like they haven't learned their lesson
Man,
on
I gotta come
on the
back in.
knowledge. That's why I feel like they haven't learned their lesson on the misinformation they've been presenting towards people. They haven't learned their lesson. They still putting out bullshit information that's making motherfuckers click off that shit.
But
That's that's
that's
why.
why my fault, bro.
Yeah.
But that's why I feel like you have to talk to people, bro. Like if
Mm-hmm.
you think one way and that other person think another way, there's conversation that need to be had so we can come to a whether we agree or disagree. It's
Mm-hmm.
just at least the conversation is had. And because people don't really talk about those serious issues, how they feel about voting, who they voting for,
Mm-hmm.
it's like it creates that cult mentality, and then when niggas try to talk about it, it creates a
But
like a division.
to be real though, people like Joe Rogan don't even really be political. They just did it this time because they was seeing what was being attacked. To
But
be
it's
honest, Joe Rogan was really no political person.
but
Joe
it's
Rogan was looking at what was being attacked. Freedom of speech was getting attacked, so he was one of the people that represent freedom of speech. So he felt like he had to come in. He was never no
but
political person.
but for the but because Joe Rogan has a big voice and his voice has power, it's people that want it to be politically correct.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
true,
saying? Because
true.
he's one of those people who has power with his voice.
Yeah, it is people that does, but That
that's
group
what
getting smaller and smaller
exactly.
and smaller.
And
Yeah,
that's why I'm
now.
getting but that's
Yeah,
why I'm
now.
getting to the point that it's time for them to get even fucking more smaller. It's time for them to think cause they still think they got a chance to say what the fuck they want to say because they is on these type of networks. So they still got the media in some type of hold, but it's time to snatch that shit away. It's time to snatch that whole shit away. Yeah, it should be Joe Rogan should be on a channel right now that you can see him regularly instead of these goddamn blonde black women that talk crazy. They want
Joy
to
Reid.
call. They want to talk crazy.
Man, play a clip of of MSNBC meltdown. I always fuck their damn name up. They got to go.
Oh yeah, I got you, bro.
They gonna change the name to MXNBC.
They gonna take that motherfucker to real news.
Need to throw Alex Jones on there.
Oh, that's what I'm waiting for, bro.
That'll make
Like
me
that's
fall
what
off.
I'm saying. Like dudes like Alex Jones and all that, but they need their own channel, bro. On God, they don't need to be goddamn going live and making their money. No, they need their own channel. Just like how these motherfuckers be saying crazy shit.
Pam Bondi is exactly what I was saying in the last segment that we should all fear because she's competent. We may not agree with her ideologically, but she actually knows how to do this job.
Oh, shit.
So if anyone on the Democratic side or anyone who cared about liberty or justice was thinking, well, maybe Matt Gaetz will screw this up and that'll give us some time. No, Pam Bondi knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing about immigration. Remember, Florida is one of those states that's been very aggressive about migrants and deportation and moving people to different states and everything else like that. Florida has enacted all sorts of rules and laws to curtail students and what they can do on campuses and finding legal justifications for manipulating education money. She is a dangerous and effective pick, and that's frankly worse than what we would have got with Matt Gaetz, even with the deplorable moral background that he has.
Yeah, and I want to discuss that with a little more depth with both of you, including her record on civil rights, LGBTQ rights, and other issues that are front and center at the DOJ, and which we know were also big campaign issues this.
I actually fucked up because there wasn't no meltdown. I thought that was a meltdown.
That kind of was a meltdown.
Yeah, but
How he gonna say
she's incompetent?
No, he said she is competent.
Okay.
He said, that's what he said. That's bad for us. Like, what? So it's just Democrat versus Republican to y'all motherfuckers? Man, just let Trump get his people, man. I think Matt Gaetz was a chess move to see who had his back, loyal, to see who was loyal in the Senate. And he threw Matt Gaetz out there, and whoever would vote against Matt Gaetz or Tulsi Gabbard or RFK,
mm-hmm.
If you vote against it and you Republican, he gonna get you gone.
Exactly, man. But I mean, in case people didn't know about that, I was trying to goddamn wait for that one, but we were talking about basically the AG,
Attorney General.
Yeah, Attorney General. Matt Gaetz, the talk about Matt Gaetz was like, everybody was talking about him because he was on fire when Trump made him AG and he put himself to work. And we're going to have a clip to show up with that because he was on a lot of things that was questioned.
The Hunter Biden laptop.
Yes. The infamous January 6th.
Yeah.
We had to talk about that too.
Woke military.
Yes. This is a lot of stuff he was questioning, but this is some of it. Oh, damn.
FISA queries have occurred under your leadership of the FBI.
Well, there are reports that have come out with different numbers about compliance incidents.
More than 1 million illegal ones? Because that's what the Inspector General said. The Inspector General said that in the 3.4 million of these queries, more than 1 million were in error. Do you have any basis to disagree with that assessment by the Inspector General?
I'm not I'm not sure, actually, that's a correct characterization of the Inspector General's findings on that.
Well, the internet will remind you of that in moments. But let's now go to what the court said. The court said it was over 200,000 that have occurred on your watch. Do you have any basis to disagree with that assessment?
Again, I don't have the numbers as I sit here right now. What I can
Seems like a number you should know. How many times the FBI is breaking the law under your watch, especially if it's like over 1 million, to not know that number? And I'm worried about your veracity on the subject as well. Play the video.
All right, I'm goddamn, because I don't want to goddamn get flagged.
Hey, can I say something?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know who right or wrong, but I don't like motherfuckers who put their hair like that had that shit going back. Like they be gelling that shit to go back. Like I don't
You don't like you ain't like Matt Gaetz, bro.
Man, he need to change his hairstyle, bro. He probably cool, but nah.
No, did
that man looked at his hair. Boy, you be going Republican, then he'll say some goddamn Democrat shit.
Go far left.
Yeah, that ain't Democrat, bro.
You be hitting it.
That ain't Democrat.
Bro, you was
Democrat is saying we need to send another 1 million to Ukraine and send off long-range missiles. That's Democrat.
No, it ain't. It's another billion.
You was hitting it, man. You came on fire. Then you looked at Matt Gaetz' hair. And then
hey, it's America. I as an American, I have the right not to like his fucking hairstyle.
Not this battle, man. This battle, you should let that slide.
No, as an American.
Nah, bro.
As an American, it's my right not to agree with everything that goes on.
But that was Matt Gaetz, man. He was out there fighting for answers that a lot of us Americans, not even Democrats and Republicans, a lot of Americans was trying to get across. He was fighting for those answers while there was more answers not being answered. That's what he was doing for you too, Quay. He was
Nah, wait, Dave, I can't, man. That ain't right, man. He got the right to not give it. He got the right to not like Matt Gaetz, man.
I didn't say
I got the right not to give a fuck.
I didn't say that, but I'm trying to tell him what he was doing at that time. Don't look at his hair and say I don't like him, because that's kind of crazy.
This nigga look goofy.
That's kind of how he goofy, but he's trying to help you out as an American. He's trying to figure out shit that's wrong with
the nigga
US.
can help me out and still look goofy.
But like I was saying, bro, that was an attorney general that Trump selected. And at that point, he was investigating a lot of things that was occurring around the country right now. Also around that time, he was investigating the FBI, because the FBI had certain people in the crowd of that January 6th infamous Capitol takeover. They found out that it was FBI agents that was orchestrating those type of
for sure,
that type of things. So when people bring up, Trump orchestrated January 6th, no, motherfucker, that was the FBI.
Joe Biden. That wasn't even Joe Biden. The FBI.
It was the FBI.
That was Trump FBI.
It was the goddamn Mark. They said Mark Epps. Mark Epps. He was out there being a Trump supporter the whole time he was an FBI agent. But we needed that type of hostility from Matt Gaetz. We needed that type of hostility. We needed that type of answers that he was getting. He needed them type of investigation. While he was investigating the Air Force too about that woke programs they had for transgenders. While it was straight men that couldn't get certain type of programs in the military.
In the military, you can't even say like we are people. You can't say mom and dad because it'll offend somebody. And I'm like, you got people in there learning that shit instead of learning how to kill.
Learning how to just protect the country and be trained, man.
But also, it's like, what do you say to somebody who believe that the CIA or government brought the drugs into this country that whatever you see what happened with that. What do you say to somebody who think about like, damn, like our own CIA agents infiltrated the Black Panther movement, infiltrated different groups to like, for their agenda. Like the CIA killed a fucking US president
President.
in front of everybody. So it's like,
I would
how
ask.
can you like? So it's like when you see those things happening throughout history, like how can you put 100% trust into these same government officials?
Listen,
This what
that's
I would say.
the reason. The reason I put trust into Trump though is because he's. That's why he got Matt Gaetz to attack that shit and get it straight. He was gonna make Matt Gaetz their boss, and you see how he come at them about how they go after that dumbass shit, how they hiding it. He want to release the Epstein files. He want to release the JFK shit, the Diddy list. He said all this shit like, but it's people, bro, that's so entrenched in this corruption. They hit the news, bring up Matt Gaetz got these allegations of having sex with a 17-year-old girl on a fucking air hockey table and shit. And he paid her. He been investigated for that shit for 3 years and no charges was brought by Joe Biden's DOJ. He was investigated for 3 years and no charges was brought. So it's like they would bring up that to smear the nigga, bro. And he had to drop out just so Trump could have some positivity around. They're gonna attack everybody Trump picked, bro. If he picked Ayo, they're gonna say Ayo, he doesn't really care about the country. He speaks against white people on this and that, and it's like, man, that don't mean he won't do the job.
And this what I gotta say about it too, bro. Well, this is off an ad note to motherfuckers attacking. That's what's wrong with the Democrat side, bro, on the media side. They think they fucking bullies. They keep attacking thinking that nobody's going to retaliate. But you fuck around, you'll find out. And let's goddamn pull up a clip of somebody fucking around with that type of information thinking that, oh, I can just say anything about anybody and not have no repercussions. Yes, Sonny. It ain't goddamn too sunny for your ass. She need to be goddamn. That shit need to happen to her. Let's just see this clip right quick.
How could you nominate someone with allegations of child trafficking trafficking across state lines and having sex with a 17-year-old? My understanding, further on in the interview, they discussed the fact that once he finds out that she's 17, he stops having sex with her.
Sonny, you have a legal note.
I do have a legal note. Thank you, Whoopi. Matt Gaetz has long denied all allegations, calling the claims, quote, invented, and saying in a statement to ABC News that this false smear following a 3-year criminal investigation should be viewed with great skepticism. That DOJ investigation was closed with no charges being brought.
We'll be right back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So his lawyer hit the show, and the show made her read that legal note on live right after she just ran her mouth about Matt Gaetz. 3 minutes later.
And that's what the problem is nowadays, bro. Them motherfuckers think they can slander people publicly, and they've been doing that for years. They don't get shit wrong. They've been fucking people's lives up for years. But that's why right now it's a time to silence that shit. Y'all
Yeah, but that's the Republican
problem. But you're not gonna be able to.
Yes, you can.
You're not gonna be able to. You're not gonna be able to silence it.
You saw what just happened.
And that goes back to what I was saying about like just talking to people and having a conversation, because you're not gonna be able to silence that shit, bro, because
you can
of the access of everybody got a phone. Everybody got access to social media. You know
You
what I'm
saw what just
saying?
happened to her? She got silenced.
What I'm saying is, it's like you can silence it if they're fucking lying. Like, bro, you gotta look
Yeah,
at
If they
it as
lying,
if
if
it's
they
you.
lying.
And they like, yo, Two Quays fucking 16-year-old girl because allegations, and they investigated you and didn't find nothing. But they bring up the fact that you was investigated for it instead of you not finding nothing. So leave it the fuck alone. And it's like they use that shit to smear motherfuckers if they feel like that motherfucker about to get in position to get them off their fucking job. All them niggas, Trump trying to fire these niggas in control of this bullshit. Go ahead.
And that's been going on for years. Too quick. That's why I'm like, I don't fault you for having that type of like, concern about going at these motherfuckers. It's been niggas along the way that can't be in the same position how we was of being vocal. It's a lot. We lost a lot of niggas that was not with that woke shit. We lost a lot of niggas now. It's, you know what I'm saying? That's why we got to this finish line. Or we probably ahead right now. We ahead right now. Like, it's okay to be disagreed, and you don't have to lose your fucking endorsements. You don't have to lose nothing to have a difference. That's why it's time to get them motherfuckers. It's time to snatch that shit away because they haven't learned their lesson. They still on these damn networks trying to call out crazy ass news.
Transgender that just got elected in Delaware. They trying to cause a thing about, because a woman that's an actual woman says she don't feel comfortable with her in the woman's bathroom because she been raped before in this type of situation, and she was just like, she just don't feel comfortable. And they're like arguing that by making the trans use the men's bathroom, you hurting little girls. And I was like, what? Because they're going to be asking you to drop your skirt to see if you trans before you go in the bathroom. And it's like, they get on TV and say these lies. It's like, no, we're going to expect the trans to do like men do. When they see a woman's bathroom, they don't go in there. You just choose to follow the fucking rules. That's what we expect them to do. They're not going to have a guy in the bathroom checking their girls' drawers.
I got it.
They say shit like that.
Transgenders are domestic terrorists because they attack our culture mentally instead of physically. They're terrorists, bro. Exacerbate them bitches. Sorry.
I'm trying to get that shit out of schools, bro. And I think it would be wise if you just banned transition surgery, bro.
Yeah, ban that shit.
Like, I don't know, disrespect, like just to heal.
Own some disrespectful shit. Ban that shit.
Just to heal that shit, like that mentality.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought up that situation because you get more of these Democrats trying to use, like you said, Quay, motherfuckers will try to label you as a coon because they want you to still be on a certain side of this damn bullshit. And once again, we got that again.
Because you support women, you want me to support transgenders being around our motherfucking kids?
Yes, they want to look. They want to put black people with transgender. That's what they want to do.
This nigga got a super Adam's apple.
Look at this.
You know, obviously we have to take seriously people's experience with being a survivor, being a survivor of sexual assault in particular. But a lot of trans people actually have experienced sexual assault, particularly trans women. I have also been sexually assaulted and harassed. So I think that it's really sad and disappointing that she is weaponizing the experiences of survivors to be bigoted and to be discriminatory against someone who's going to be her colleague, whether she likes it or not. The other thing that came to mind for me when I heard about this experience that she was bringing to our government, I hear a lot of parallels to history. Nancy Mace is the same type of woman who would have told me in the 1950s that I could not share a restroom with her, and not because I'm a trans woman, but because I'm a black woman. So I think we see this long line of bigoted discussions around people who have different experiences. And it's really disgusting to see Sarah McBride have to endure this.
Now, Democratic members of Congress have backed Representative McBride, and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez even calls Mace's bill disgusting. She says it will endanger all women and girls. What are your biggest concerns if this bill passes?
My biggest concerns is that we will continue to see the escalation of bigoted attacks on the trans community, but really anyone who doesn't.
That shit fucking up my ears listening to that shit. But like I was saying, you see how the correlation, they trying to put color and race on operation genderized shit. Like that shit is weird. How could you put yourself, you just try to put yourself with black people and transgender in the same category. She just
Listen, nah. See, y'all got it wrong. They need to, right, no. They need to keep doing this shit. Keep talking like that. Keep letting the Democrat be stuck to the image of being on their side. And they're going to continue to lose for years to come. You already see the shift. Let them keep doing that. If they stop doing that and try to come more this way, then people might start back voting for them, and you know what their real mission is, bro.
Facts.
War, open border, like to harness votes. So don't let you see the real them. So if they try to change, that shit gonna be capped. You can't trust these niggas. Let them continue to do this.
I don't think that people understand that that was a fucking guy dressed as a woman talking to us, bro.
Yes.
And it's like people disregard that shit and try to listen to what the nigga's saying, but like, nigga, what are you looking at? That's a fucking guy dressed as a woman. Like, what are we talking about?
Like overly pretending,
like the nigga trying his hardest to not look like a man.
But he tried to put himself in racism. He tried to make you feel like
that nigga said, "Cause I'm a black woman." Like, God, you just talking like shit you heard now. Like
the tranny Adam's apple was more defiant than mine, bruh. Like, what the hell are we talking about, bruh?
You trying to include racism with your ass not be able to use the bathroom because you a whole lot fucking male? Come on, man. Now we getting crazy.
This ain't hate speech.
Nah, this ain't hate speech. This realism speech.
This real speech.
I hate that shit. This hate speech for me because I hate that shit.
You on the whole show, yeah, I get it, but this ain't hate speech.
Nah, this ain't hate speech, bro. It's just realism. But I'm like I said, with that whole choosing the bathroom shit, I'm not with that. But I felt disturbed when she wanted to throw racism with sexuality and all that transgender shit. No, don't do that. Don't try to put Martin Luther King with you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't try to make this some civil rights because you can't pull your skirt and go into a men's bathroom. Don't do that.
It's like, you got a dick. Why are you trying to act like you got a pussy? It don't make sense, bruh.
See, what I feel like now is, honestly, like, you can laugh or hate it or agree. But I just feel like now you just don't need men in women bathroom. Like I should be able to just walk in the woman bathroom and piss
Yeah.
right in the toilet. Fuck it. If they can do it, why can't I do it? Like that's just get rid of it. Fuck it.
I think it's more so like I can't explain it, but it's like these people got something against men. Because why do you accept the tranny shit, but like anything masculine is toxic or is beneath y'all? Like that shit ain't cool, bro. I don't like that shit.
I don't even think Obama run. I used to think it was Obama running this whole shit, but now I'm thinking it's Hillary Clinton.
Or
And
Michelle.
It's somebody who don't got kids.
and I think that Tukwe is right. I think they really trying to force a woman to be there.
Yeah.
That was that good chance.
And it's like Trump keep knocking them off. Get down. Down. Yeah, back in the goddamn room.
Can't believe
So it's like,
man.
bro, if y'all allow it, I'm telling you, if she not Republican and y'all allow it,
I can't believe
the country
that,
gonna
though,
be
man.
worse than it is now.
Well, has our founders always been gay? Because it
I've been
seems
hearing
as if
that, though.
these niggas they
No,
wore like wigs. Wigs was the thing for like the first couple of centuries. Niggas was wearing platform heels and shoes and shit. So it's like, was this gay shit always a part of the country from its conception?
This like I've been hearing that from history that certain type of people, like type of men with high power, they display homosexuality.
Yeah.
That's why I've been hearing about in history, in the history books. Like they did some type of that was supposed to be some type of way of them displaying power and shit like that. All the way to Julius Caesar but when you get close to American history, it's kind of hidden, but it happened. Like the Greeks and Romans, they displayed the shit.
I think it's more open now than hidden.
That's the thing though. Like I don't.
That's speculation.
I don't give a fuck about gay.
Yeah,
like
that's not even a gay shit.
The trans shit though, that's something different. But just gay, I don't give a fuck if somebody gay. I really feel like some motherfuckers can't control that. Cause it was niggas I know when I was young that really, ever since we was young, they act fucking girly. So it's like I always knew they was gonna grow up and be gay. So it's like that nigga couldn't control it. So that gay shit, nah. But
I understand that too. I agree with you. I agree with you too,
like,
bro.
that shit is fantasy world shit.
I agree with you too, though, bro. Cause it's like everybody got gay family members, lesbian family members. It's like at that point I could live with that. But I don't understand the concept of somebody displaying so much self-hate they want to try to confuse other people. It's trainers out here that will have sex with men and try to tell them, nah, you ain't gay. But they got to walk around like that because it make them feel like that. But you got transgenders that act like they not in part of the gay community. It's like, y'all gay. Why y'all not trying to act like that? Y'all trying to display yourselves as straight? No, that's why that concept is starting to die off. It need to go. I mean, you could be gay. That's okay because you know you same sex. But I'm gonna cut my dick off and not be straight, and I'm gonna just display myself.
Just don't try to convince a kid that they might be experiencing what somebody trans experienced.
Yeah,
let that be some over 21 shit, bro. Don't like if you grown as fuck and want to do that, I don't give a fuck about that.
This is my
but not children. Like, don't go that far.
This is my allegedly. I ain't gonna lie. This is my allegedly thinking though about trans people. I think just like how Tukwe said about the infiltration of Black Panther, I think the LGBT.
QRS.
I ain't gonna say all. I'm gonna say that community.
LGBT is a religion.
I'm gonna say that alphabet community was getting so strong. I think the FBI had to infiltrate that community with that transology. That's just my thinking.
What?
No, with the transology.
For what?
To try to break it down, to try to separate it. Because you realize that you got trans people that was trying to display themselves as straight, but we in our head, straight people looking at that like, yo, you gay. So it's going to be mass confusion.
Get them motherfuckers out of here. And this is why I say this. Like, we about to go viral, fellas.
So deport them too?
Deport them motherfuckers. Do what you got to do. I don't give a fuck. Cause like, bro, like, if for a straight man, let's just say, like, you know, niggas get long, like, we're gonna be real, bro. Niggas get a long time. Niggas be horny. Like, niggas might hop on porn type shit. So you scrolling, you know what I'm saying? You see something that's appealing, but it's a contradiction because this motherfucker not even what you think it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, that's fucked up.
But that's why I think that was an infiltration. That's why I think the FBI had to find a way to separate that type of group, to separate the ABC community, because they were strong at a certain point. Now they kind of weakened because they got down. It's a separation with that transgender shit and gay people now.
Yeah.
It is a separation. It ain't the same. How
I just don't like how they got black issues under that same umbrella.
That was fucked up too.
That was disgusting. I didn't like that either. She tried to throw the fact that she's white, she's racist and sexist. Like, what? What? You're neither of that. But
man, deport them motherfuckers, bro. Send them niggas out of here.
Deport them motherfuckers.
Yeah. Extract them bitches.
No, man.
Take
next
that
news,
shit to
man. I got
Brazil somewhere.
Next news I had to bring up,
talk
man.
about them podcast.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about them, man. Next news, bro. I had to bring it up, man. This was one of the things like people was trying to. This is one of the things Trump was just trying to highlight to y'all how bad this immigration thing has become, and one of the things he spoke highly of was the case of Laken Riley. She was a Georgia student. You know, she kept herself in shape. You know, she did routine runs around Georgia University. But since we had this mass illegal immigration thing going down in U.S., illegal immigrant murder her and sexual assault to her. That trial went down, and now, what's his name? Abrera, don't matter. That immigrant was guilty of all 10
legal
counts.
documents. Alien.
10 counts. We got that man going down for 10 counts. And he's gone. He faced, but the shit, it made me cringe a little bit. I didn't like the fact he got 10 counts and life in prison. No, that man should have had the death penalty. But I wanted him to get the death penalty.
It'd be better if he just is in there.
Nah, man, I want the death penalty for that man. I'm sorry, but this is the.
That's just the easy way out.
He needed that easy way out. That's R.I.P. to Laken Riley.
With that, Mr. Ibarra, if you will please stand. Count 1, malice murder. I sentence you to life without the possibility of parole. Count 2 will be vacated as a matter of operation of law. Count 3, vacated by operation of law. Count 4, vacated by operation of law. Count 5, life in prison consecutive to count 1. Count 6, 20 years to serve consecutive to count 5. Count 7 will merge with count 1. Count 8, 12 months consecutive to count 6. Strike that. 12 months, but I don't want it to 6. This just should be consecutive. Count 9, 12 months consecutive. Count 10, 5 years consecutive to count 6. So that would mean the misdemeanors would come after the felonies. That will be the sentence. Mr. Ibarra, I will advise you that you have 30 days from today to seek any post-judgment relief in the form of a motion for a new trial.
I mean, man, at first I understand why Trump was bringing this up, man, because it was a lot of these cities that was becoming outrageously dangerous because of these illegal immigrants, bro. And, you know, I kept hearing, like, I was one of the people that was like, you know, I hear it, but I dug in. I started realizing what was so crazy about that Lincoln Rally thing, bro. But it kind of fucked me up in the head, bro. It was like, damn, how could you be a Democrat voting for a legal immigrant to be in this country, but you got legal immigrants that attacking young girls, sexual assaulted her, killed her? How could you vote for something like that, though, to be real?
But they want you to vote for women bleeding out because they need an abortion.
Hey, so let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think it should be illegal for a woman to be able to purchase a Plan B pill?
No.
Plan B, that's... it shouldn't be illegal Plan B.
So it's like, well, think about it, like, and I may be wrong, but just hear me out. I don't agree with it, but I'm just for conversation purposes, like, okay, so what's the difference between a woman purchasing Plan B and getting an abortion?
No, I believe in life, bro. Once you get that X-ray and you see that baby got a heartbeat, bro, that's life. That's what I'm against. I'm against that whole ideology that you don't count as a human being until you come out the vagina, until it's birth. No, bro.
Man,
they don't
Plan
count.
B killed that shit before it even really become anything. Plan B's don't work like after the second day.
Plan B is like a spermicidal.
Spermicide.
But you know what I'm saying? It was that other side that was believing in late-term abortions. Want to tell you that undocumented immigrants are not criminals. Like,
but that was coming over here running it up, boy.
Yeah, they was running up, bro. But also too, bro, like it kind of messed me up seeing her dad, bro. Like, that man was crying in the courtroom, bro. He had to go through it too. Listen about his daughter getting sexual assaulted, bro, because of a illegal fucking immigrant, bro. That shit, man, it just fucked me up. But I'm glad they got their justice for that shit, bro. On God, bro. But I just hate I don't like the fact that he should have got death sentence, bro. Point blank. Like you said, bro.
The illegal immigrant didn't get the death penalty.
No, he just got life.
That's why you voted for Trump, because he said if a immigrant kills an American, they get the death penalty.
I wanted a death.
But my thing is, like, if we know that if you let in a certain amount of legal immigrants into the country, it's gonna fuck certain shit up. If we could see that, why is it people that's supporting illegal immigrants to be here? Like, what is it on their side that they're seeing? Like, what is the positive that
Can
they're
I?
seeing
I
in
mean,
this
can I put a
shit?
disclosure? I'm not saying that bringing a lot of people to this country was a bad thing. It's certain type of people that were just letting in here. They wasn't doing background
I'm
checks.
saying that shit is a bad thing.
But I was saying the fact that they was more reckless on just letting anybody come over here. That was the
Yeah.
fucked up part.
But my thing is like on the other side,
Yeah.
what is it that they see? Like, what is their positive note that they think is okay with bringing in illegal immigrants?
They're
Why are they
saying
okay with
they're
it?
saying it helps the economy because they take the jobs that us Americans don't want.
Cheaper price.
Yeah, and they willing to take that pay, but they're willing to take that pay because they don't have to pay fucking bills. They get benefits, so yeah, they'll take that, and that is causing the wages to stay low for
Yeah.
Americans.
Yeah.
That was the
And you're
impact.
also getting taxes taken for your check to pay for them to do that.
Yep. Pay for their medical.
So
Pay for
like,
pay for their food stamps. Pay for
I
them just to
feel like
live.
people that's well off, really got a lot of money, that the economy don't really bother them too much. I think they're willing to just vote on identity politics.
Yeah. And that's the whole objective that what they're trying to do, bro. They was trying to basically, you can tell they was trying to brainwash a new set of people. Point blank. That's what they were trying to do. They were trying to just have a new set of people think like us. We can let them be transgenders too. Yeah, we can make them think like that too.
Let them be trans.
I just that shit, bro. It's like, but Trump spoke of that case widely, bro, because that shit is fucked up. I don't give a fuck if you cold hearted. I don't give a fuck if you white, black. Nobody shouldn't have to go through that shit, bro. Nobody
I feel
daughter shouldn't have
like
to go through that shit.
if you're transgender and you're willing to join the military and be a part of SEAL Team 6 to go fight for this country, then you should have the right to be a transgender.
No,
If you ain't trying to make that ultimate sacrifice for our country, then sit your sissy ass down and stop trying to goddamn provoke everybody else to follow your fucking ideology.
Well, since you brought that up, you know I'm talking about the Pete Hegseth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Since you brought that up too,
this Trump picked Pete Hegseth
Who
to
that?
be the Secretary of Defense, head of defense, something like that.
Who Pete Hegseth?
It's a guy who got 2 Bronze Stars and served in wars, and Trump picked him to fix the military and get rid of all that wokeism out of it.
He was also a Fox.
And he was a Fox, and he graduated from Harvard and fucking like 2 Ivy Leagues, Princeton or something.
Yeah, he got a prestigious background in the military.
Prestigious,
bro. But once again, though, like, well, he was letting people. I mean, I'm glad you said that too, Quay, because you was trying to give transgenders a leeway. Like, you were trying to let them know y'all still have a purpose for something, which is I understand that. But we gotta look at the real means of being a military soldier. We can't have that type of shit going on in the military because that's the ones who fighting for us. We can't have that shit, bro. Those the ones who going overseas.
So what do you do with them other than extract them or kill them?
We take their ass to a psychiatrist and talk. They need to talk to a psychiatrist.
Yeah, mental illness. We studied it.
And that's why I think it's our only way out is,
Hey, Sean Ryan
and that's why I do think we're at an existential moment. I'm not trying to be hyperbolic here when it comes to the DOD. I think we're at a shit or get off the pot moment.
Yeah.
We are at a tipping point for total institutional corruption. And Trump has a chance to reverse that should he when he wins. Because what the military did, I didn't finish the thought on that, is they committed a Bud Light. Like they, in search of a non-traditional constituency, they offended their core constituency. So there aren't enough lesbians in San Francisco to man the 82nd Airborne.
Mm-hmm.
And in trying to cater to that, they lost the boys from Tennessee and Kentucky and Oklahoma. The traditional dudes who did it because they loved their country, or they wanted the adventure, or they, wanted to try tough things, or they need an up and out of their community, whatever it is. They're like, if I wanted to do the woke crap, I could go to the local community college. Being transgendered in the military causes complications and differences. And the book kind of lays out the common arguments that those on the left or others make, which are baked in social justice. So it started, you saw it under Clinton with the tinkering of Don't Ask, Don't Tell and the reasons for those changes. And I talked to some of the people involved in when that was changed. But it really started to accelerate under Obama. And you saw the trans stuff come at the end of the Obama administration. You saw the women in combat come at the end of the Obama administration. It's because they looked around at the bureaucracies that they controlled in Washington, and the one that was that they didn't control. The Obama spent a disproportionate amount of time focusing on the Pentagon. They were skeptical of leadership and eventually brought in political appointees and generals who would do their bidding the way they wanted, which, as you know, in a top-down organization changes the ethos of the whole thing. So the book is meant to pull the whole curtain back, mostly from Obama forward, and explain how the army that I enlisted in, or that I swore an oath in 2001 and was commissioned in 2003, looks a lot different than the army of today because we're focused on a lot of the wrong things.
And can I speak?
Yeah.
On this, I want to say I agree with this guy 110%, bro. Like, bro, like the kids that's going into the military now they just weak as shit, bro. Like, and it's because of this ideology that for the past 4 to 8 years that America been portraying. Oh, you get a trophy for coming in second place, third place. You still get recognized. Nigga, when we was younger, bro, nigga, if you ain't coming first, you don't get shit.
Well,
and that forced you to become better.
True.
It goes back to what I was saying about strong men make weak men and weak men make strong men. It's because of the times. It's because of like niggas is forced to create something better.
That's why
it's like this, man.
Yeah.
The more you sweat during training, the less you bleed in war.
Yeah.
And like, I understand why they trying to pull back the fold in the military because, bro, those people like, you gotta give them salute who went to the military, bro. Y'all are not just going to the military just to find a job. Shit, some of y'all motherfuckers going to the military to possibly lose a life. Y'all doing that shit for other people. So you gotta have that mentality to go in and know what you're about to get yourself into. We can't have that ideology that, oh, you can just, that woke shit. That woke shit was fucking up the military because it was aiming to two different people. Some niggas was trying to go to the military to be a transgender. And that was fucking up the military. You wasn't getting people that was wanting to fight for this damn country. And they said, you heard what he said? Obama administration was pushing that shit hard.
He was.
Pushing that shit hard. That's why I look at it that's why I say that transgender shit might have been some type of infiltration tactic just to goddamn separate shit.
I feel like black people were tricked by Barack Obama.
Of course.
And this is why I feel that way because Obama is the first president in United States history to legalize gay marriage. He even went to Libya and tried to force that shit on them people, and they won't with it. So that's why he's banned from over there. It's like, bro, prior to Obama coming to, I mean, prior to Obama passing that gay marriage shit, bro, niggas was in the closet, and if they was out, I mean, it was just a different type of person. Like, it won't how it is now, bro. And I feel like Obama, he can take some of the blame for that shit because he's the one who allowed gay marriage in this country, bro. That shit used to be illegal. That shit used to be a crime.
They said they kind of lowered the value of marriage by doing that. They Charlie Kirk said it.
It did.
And plus, you weren't getting people that
said because marriage means two opposites come together for the same goal or some shit.
Yeah, it was attacked to the churches too because like you got to have a pastor to do a ceremony.
Yeah, so you going against God, right? They're like, come on, bro.
You got to
what
realize,
are we talking about?
You got to realize it was a lot of shit that was attacking these churches, bro. Like they said, bro, like around COVID, what was goddamn, you couldn't go to church. They was knocking off business, but you couldn't go to church either.
Slick shit.
But you niggas got the power of God to motherfucking do away with a sickness. Like, come on, bro, stop the cap.
Yeah, man, but I understand when they were trying to pull back that curtain on that transgender shit, bro. Like I said, bro, it do separate people on their stance, bro. It separate people. It's like shit. You can be gay.
Listen. This is what it was. This is why this year is so different than any other year. Usually people be like, let them do their thing. Like we ain't gonna worry about it. But the difference is now, because Trump focused on trans and women's sports and winning the sports over real women, and you having to pay for trans surgeries while they in prison with your tax dollars. He focused on those things, and that shit just made people look at them a little different. Cause it's actually your money. When you show somebody that their money contribute to a lot of this dumb shit, they don't be for it. They for it if it don't involve them. But they have literally made that shit involved in everybody's life.
I ain't lying, bro. And that was and that's what they was saying about like. That's why I feel like it was a danger. That transgender shit is a dangerous tactic, bro. Cause they were saying that's how the Romans failed when they started losing identity around like males and females. When politics started losing
about gender and shit.
Yeah, when they started losing that shit of having a role of male and female, society fell off. It wasn't stable no more. They were going against God.
Motherfuckers became soft and sissy. Like that's the thing, bro. It's okay to call something sissy, bro. It's a word for a reason. They did it to us, cisgendered. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. They did it to us.
I need to stop using that term.
I ain't learned.
I need to stop using that term. I need to stop using that term. Cause I need to stop.
I don't even know what he just said.
I need to stop using that term. I got on the Trump hat. I ain't boy and girl.
I'm not using them for one person.
Naturally born.
Naturally born. You know what I'm saying? Big flex. Naturally born, nigga.
I wouldn't change. I ain't put a red flag on my sexuality.
God given.
Ain't God given, nigga. Ain't cut shit off.
Don't throw no red flag. How you gonna throw a red flag to God and say, "Oh, I think I should."
God was wrong.
What? All right, bro.
Oh, that shit devilish.
That shit devilish.
They said God was wrong.
God given, nigga. I'm naturally born.
You try to tell God that the sex you wasn't right.
Oh, God was wrong.
That's why, bro. That's why That's why you can look at Obama and what he was trying to preach throughout this military and shit, bro. That motherfucker was, bro, that agenda. He was working for that agenda. He was Biden was that agenda.
You remember that video I sent of Michael Obama?
Goddamn, trying to tuck it in a skirt. She out
Hey,
there
what if
swinging.
it's true though, bro? What if it's true? What if Michelle is really Michael?
Bro,
what if it ain't true though?
But I'm just saying, bro.
Then I'm wrong.
I'm just saying, bro. It's getting to a crazy point. It's like, damn, Obama been pushing this shit. Biden been pushing this shit.
But you know why though?
But why are they?
It ain't because they want everybody to be
But
gay.
why?
They want them surgeries, bro. That shit costs. That shit is money, and they gotta take pills for years and years after that. It's all big pharma.
Big
I
pharma.
don't know, bro.
Big pharma killed Kobe.
I ain't saying you're not right. I agree with you, but also look at it from this perspective. Like, if I wanted to mass kill everybody over a certain amount of time, I would. Well, hear me out. I would infiltrate that gay shit because it cuts off the creativity of families. So to like population control. You know what I'm saying? So like if I didn't want my country to grow in a positive direction, then I would push that gay shit.
I mean, that's why
How could you want population control if you open the border?
Because okay, I will open the borders because like I told y'all a couple episodes ago, the only way to really attack America is attack America from the inside. Ain't nobody about to send no bombs over here. You gotta attack here from inside here. That's the only way.
And they will also let goddamn legal immigrants get that sex change. They was letting them do that shit too.
$10,000.
That's why I say that transgender shit, bro. It was a quarter-hour technique to keep the land fucked up, to keep the world fucked up, to keep the world disagreement, to keep the world separated.
I'm gonna think. I just don't want to think about it on the surface like y'all. I'm gonna think about it in a deeper way and know it's big pharma just trying to keep money going through these medications and surgeries and abortions, man, all that shit. Man, it's just money shit.
Man,
I'm gonna go a little deeper than that.
Man,
I'm gonna go a little deeper than that. I think it's spiritual. I think it's on some devil shit. I think it's on some evil shit.
Of course,
but
bro.
Because like in my mind, like who don't want your people to succeed or to live, like not go through poverty, not deal with these diseases, not deal with like phantom and drinking fucking chemical water and all that shit. Like, come on, bro.
You know what it probably is?
As many smart people we got in this country, bro, we dealing with these dumbass fucking problems. Like, come on, bro.
They really just don't want no billionaires, man. I think they fear billionaires, first off. They know the billionaires is the Republicans. And they don't like the billionaires, bro. Because billionaires got more power than them.
But they control the billionaires, though. Some of them.
Nah, but some got manipulated by some billionaires that's beefing with other billionaires on the Republican side through company shit.
True.
It's some conspiracy shit that's going on though, but that transgender shit, that shit is starting to be a whole virus to this country. It's starting to separate a lot of shit.
Actually, they only like 1% of the whole population, so it ain't really a lot of them, but
no, it's not. I mean, I'm saying it's like it's becoming a real.
And that's why they lose the election. They cater to 1% of the population.
Yeah, it was kind of getting annoying too.
Like, yeah, everybody like just. And then when you say, "Man, I don't really agree with trans women in sports with real women," you are transphobic. They started attacking you.
It was real passionate over that concept.
You're like,
Why
nah,
was
I'm
it?
just saying,
Like, that's weird. That
I
is
just don't think
weird.
that thing is fair. Like, I don't
You
like
transphobic.
Because it was kind of throwing. It was
purple
throwing
hair bitch.
It was kind of throwing like a lot of people off because it's like I can say everything else, but once I say something about transgender shit, these liberals get real passionate towards that. Like, we fighting for that.
It'd be white.
You're toxic.
What? I should be offended that Trump said Kamala turned black. And I'm like, what would I be offended for that for? You white fuck.
I should be. What?
You should be offended. He said she turned black. What do you mean by that?
And then it be a lot of people that be trying to go against science and make that a conclusion. What you mean men can't have babies? Have you ever heard of transgender? Like, no, we're not about to keep that.
I can't even make it race based because one time I delivered to this lady. She was a white lady, and she said to me, she was like, well, hopefully we voted our first one in. She was insinuating like, the first woman to be a president. And I was looking at shit like, damn lady, you white. What the fuck is you on?
Man, they
I hope
is
one
on
day
some
tells- I
girls
hope it tells-
rule, boys drool, goofy shit.
I'd do it for Chelsea though. I'd give her a vote.
Man, I'm struggling to vote for Tulsi. Shit.
I do it for Chelsea.
Nigga need to run this country, bro.
I vote for JD.
I'm voting for JD over Tulsi.
Yeah.
I'm saying throughout the years
over Tulsi. I ain't gonna vote for no.
I'm not saying. I'm saying I'm throughout the years. She got that stance, bro. She out there was at that combat.
She do.
A lot of dudes out here ain't made it to the war field.
I mean, she do, bro. But I don't mean to sound sexist, but it's like at the end of the day, she's still a woman.
Yeah, bro. Nah.
I'm just saying that she could possibly get my vote because she actually fought for this country. She actually been out in that battlefield.
Man, JD Bitch did too.
That's what I'm saying. She's a woman that actually did that. She's not just a woman or if she did ran, she wouldn't have been just a woman out here just doing politics. She been out in them enemy lines. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
She could get my vote.
And let's just say if
it wasn't no men in the.
And if Tulsi get pregnant, you think she can be the same woman?
Facts.
What that mean? That just like saying.
What I mean is if she get pregnant. What that means is the Tulsi that you like, that we all like. Let's just say once she get pregnant and started dealing with those hormones, her emotions is going to cause her to think different. So it's not going to be the same decision making as if it was a man in there.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is,
wouldn't even be
dudes think different too when they have babies too. So
nah, Dave, it's completely. That's not what I'm saying.
Dudes think different too when they have babies. Dudes think way seriously when they have babies too.
But dudes don't think emotional and put everybody in the country at risk of dying
over something that might make a decision that make you feel bad. The man gonna make the decision that could hurt, but it's gonna help. The woman is not. She gonna hold her back against the wall until we all die.
All I'm saying that
I'm telling you,
I'm just saying that you can't put children to make you think different because every man and woman feel different when they have a child under their arms. If it's a stepchild or adopted, everybody feel different when they have a child.
But the man is going to use logic though. The man is operating from logic, bro.
But his mindset is still going to be different when he have a child.
But even if it's different, harder, he operating from logic.
He gonna save up money. He gonna know I got to do this.
If that's the truth, why is there so many kids without dads?
And the majority is black dudes. So what you?
But answer that question about
No,
why.
because you said every new person can once they have a kid. Like that don't mean that. It's a lot of niggas that got money that fucking don't be there for their kids. I don't know what you talking
And if you
about.
look at that point of view, they made a logical decision. Not saying I agree with it, but they thought logically,
I'm gonna look up
not
children without
emotionally.
father, since it's a big number.
Like I know I can't be. Come on, bruh.
He
Cause you want to go about race?
So, you know what I'm saying?
You want to go about race or something?
No, it ain't got nothing to do with race. I'm talking about logic, bro, and emotion.
I mean, I don't know why in our community that we have.
It's not just our community.
I'm not, but I'm saying the most of our black men. Why our black men don't do that?
Because black women became in love with the government assistance they get.
And don't support they nigga.
Not around, and the fact that if they do get a man that do good in life, if she upset with him and they split, he has to pay her a lot of money for child support.
So I'm saying though, so what that got to do with a white woman? We talking about a whole white woman right now.
We talking about the ideology. The ideology that's backed with emotion.
Of a woman,
of a person having a child.
That's backed by emotion versus realistic.
And I'm saying men are not the same as women when it comes to that.
But how can y'all say that when we got a president right now that is doing stupid emotional things, who has been creating still fueling a war because of his emotions?
That nigga's not in control.
He is in control.
No, the fuck he's not.
How you gonna say
he's not? He's not.
He's in some control. But what I'm saying is,
he been doing that
it don't matter. He's old as fuck, and y'all voted him in there. That's why we got a president like that.
But he's still been doing shit off of emotion. He been still creating a war because he don't like a motherfucker instead of trying to work with a motherfucker and ending a war. He been doing this shit all emotion.
Man.
So all right, so based on what you're saying, what's the difference? What's the difference based on what you're saying? What's the difference between Kamala and Joe Biden then? What's the difference?
I mean, what? You gonna say that male and female? That's the only difference.
My point.
The difference is
my point, and you see where the country went with them two in fucking control.
All right, but the real difference is Kamala ain't goddamn fueling the war. It's a damn white man that's doing that. That's the difference.
But that nigga is not in control, bro.
Fuel the war. So if she was president, she probably would do the same thing, maybe faster.
Would've. But I'm just saying on the part of there is right now proof that someone is acting on emotion and he got a penis.
That has to, in order, and that whenever the fuck he decides has to be voted on by a certain amount of people. So it's not just him.
No, not that. Not when it comes to war. Not when it comes to war. He the commander in chief.
He still got a penis.
I don't even think Biden really controlled that shit, bro. Because the reason why this is why I say that. The reason why I say that is because, bro, it don't make sense, my nigga. We about to change presidents. This nigga's okay and long range missiles to be used by you. Like, come on, bro. That don't make sense. That's why it's not him that's controlling.
And that's why I'm saying on the point that him being a male, what would make him still want to encourage that shit?
I don't think he controls. I don't think it was his decision.
Because he's about to die. If he was young, he wouldn't have never did that.
It might be that though.
He don't care about the shit. He already fucked up his legacy. He's upset that they forced him out for Kamala. And now it's like, fuck it. My legacy already fucked up.
And that's emotion.
And
he is mad.
And wouldn't a woman be worse?
We can say wouldn't a woman be worse. We can say that.
Yeah, we know that.
I truly agree.
We know that.
I'm truly agree, but right now the facts right now that this man has a penis and he's been making emotional decisions that's not with this damn country.
That's cap, bro. I'm calling cap.
Well, they explained it as a strategic decision.
And I'm calling cap because if you believe that, you would have voted for Kamala. If you truly believe that.
I voted for Trump. That's what I'm saying.
All right then, because you know that motherfuckers be moving off of emotion.
Yeah, and Trump got kids. He expressed he got kids all the fucking time.
Do Kamala got kids?
Better. Biden, yeah, he got a son.
Do Kamala got kids?
No.
Won't she fucking pandering to get you to motherfucking like what the hell she trying to say?
I'm gonna say like this: Kamala had 3 months to convince me as a voter, and she couldn't do that. Biden has been in office making certain decisions about this damn war that he could have deferred away from his emotional ass.
But she trying to get your vote through emotion.
So you really trying to sit here and say men are like you trying to say men are more emotional like women?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying the emotional part can come from either sex. You could be emotional. You could think
more
different.
more.
Yeah,
like
the more emotion, not we human, so we all
I'm talking about. Yeah, of course, but I'm talking about like more emotion wise.
I can't say nothing about that because we haven't had a female president yet, so I can't make that type of judgment.
But you just saw. But you just
No,
saw her.
I'm talking about. I'm not
her.
talking about. No, I ain't talking about president decision making. I'm just talking about more emotional. Period. Men or women by percentage. Like what you got?
I mean, it should be women. Women are more emotional people.
All right, so that's the end of the argument.
And then you saw her
But I'm saying y'all trying to put a statement on president. On a woman being a president, you trying to automatically think women are more emotional.
That's not the only reason I don't want a woman to be a president. Another reason I don't want a woman to be a president is because foreign leaders don't respect women.
And I
don't trust a woman's decision making when it comes to war if she's Kamala Harris. Maybe Tulsi Gabbard. Okay, yeah, that made more sense.
That's all I was saying.
I'm not just throwing a woman there.
This is my statement. I was saying
she gotta show some kind of strength.
And that's why I was saying
intelligence.
That's why I was saying
Kamala had 0.
That's why I was saying Tulsi would have got my vote on the fact that she been in the military. She know how to do some type of negotiation. She has seen certain stuff in war. She has been in war. She has been inflicted with war. She almost died in war. So her being that type of stance, she would not try to keep pushing motherfuckers to be in war.
But it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, and this is why
I'm saying.
But listen,
if she ran,
I hear you, but it's not gonna work. And the reason why it's not gonna work, it's not our fault. But the reason why it's not gonna work is because there's other world governments that do not respect women, bro.
Which is half the reason Putin went to Ukraine.
I understand that point. But
I don't understand. Dog in there.
But I don't really understand the point of saying shit emotional. But it's been a whole bunch of niggas with cocks that been doing emotional shit.
Dang.
That's what I'm saying.
They got penises and cocks.
But bro, you just
cocks, penis, they hanging. They get emotional too.
But Dave, you just saw Kamala try to cater to your emotions by paying Beyonce, Quavo, all these fucking black rappers to appear in front of the TV. That was through emotion, bro.
It hypnotized
and I seen a motherfucking with a whole penis still trying to ignite a fucking war to a nigga who got goddamn nuclear weapons.
That nigga can't even ride a bike without falling.
I'm just saying. That's the whole point. This motherfucker got nuts, and he's been making emotional ass decisions.
This is why
point blank.
I say you wrong, Dave. Because even if you don't like the strategy, it's just like coaches. They both got strategies. And you might like one, might not like the other playbook.
Yeah.
Biden's playbook is he gave Ukraine those weapons so they could use them on Russia, so they can have a better standing ground when they negotiate peace, instead of Russia got the most strength and they don't really got nothing in a negotiation.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm just saying, right now,
that's logical thinking. That's still, man, might not be what you agree with, but that's man thinking strategic.
But what Biden has been doing has been real fucking emotional. You can say that right
it's
now.
Strategic if you
even
think,
what he's been doing towards this country has been real emotional.
Listen, bro, it's strategic if you thinking that Russia just added 100,000 North Korean soldiers to help them move into Ukraine, and Trump is about to come in and try to end it. So when a negotiation gonna have to come up when he tries to end it, what would Ukraine win out of that negotiation other than Russia taking most of the shit to stop the war? So Biden give them weapons to shoot so they can have some kind of standing ground. Like, if Russia don't agree with that, then we gonna shoot. And you gonna lose more people. Either you give us this more land with the peace.
Okay,
That's
I'm just
what
gonna
I'm
say
saying.
like
It's
this.
still strategic.
I'm just saying though, who look real emotional fueling this war? Putin or Biden?
Biden. But also let me
Exactly. I'm
explain.
done
But
with
let
that.
me
I'm done
explain
with
though.
that. You
No,
answer the question. You answer the question.
no. Let me explain though,
Because at the end of the day, Putin said, "I
hear
want to
me
talk
out,
to Trump."
bro. Hear me out.
He ain't trying to fight no more.
Hear me out.
I want to talk to
Hear
Trump.
me out. Because just the other day,
And that's not going off emotion.
Just the other he was saying, "Oh, well, shit, he trying to show Russia that if you fuck with America, this gonna happen." So how's that emotional?
I said that.
I'm saying, but we always talking about it. Something like, how's that emotional? If Biden's saying that, y'all can use our missiles because Russia on some whole shit. How's that emotional?
Yeah, Russia
elevated
Russia really elevated it first by adding 100,000 North Korean soldiers to their army to go into Ukraine. Did you saw that news, right? So that's them elevating it. And if you just allow them to do that without doing anything, what respect do you earn? What will make them listen to anything you say? If you allow them to do that with no repercussion,
that was going on.
If they got a nuclear weapon?
Just saying, that was going on back in the day. That was going on for a little while. But now we had a new president. Everybody out here trying to work with Trump. Everybody's trying to put down some type of treaty. But you got one emotional ass president that's still trying to ignite shit. And y'all know who that is. That's what I'm saying. It's still from emotion from a nigga with a penis.
It just comes down. No, it's not. I just broke it down how it's not.
How that's not emotional?
I just broke it down. You about to tell me to repeat the same thing I just told you the strategy.
I'm saying, how you trying to tell me Biden hasn't shown no emotional shit during this whole time?
Because as a man,
during the election.
Because as a man,
on a MAGA hat.
Because as a man, you want to go. As a man, you want to go out on top before you leave. That's why it's not emotional. Because he's showing them niggas like, hey, you fuck with America, nigga. You fuck with America, it's over. That ain't emotional.
It just really comes down to if you just don't like Ukraine or feel like you don't like the way we helping Ukraine. Like, I don't mind helping Ukraine if we wasn't giving them billions and billions of our dollars. I wouldn't give a fuck.
I mean, it's a difference between helping,
but the fact that you giving them all our money while we in a fucking recession is crazy. And then you trying to do a loan forgiveness for them motherfuckers so they don't gotta pay it back.
That sound like an emotional ass nigga to me.
But okay. Well, on that, is it all Biden or is it a group of people that make that decision?
It's NATO. We're a part of NATO.
Okay, so is it NATO that's being emotional, or is it Biden?
NATO feel like if you allow Russia to go into Ukraine, then after Ukraine, they're not gonna stop. That's what NATO feel like.
So is it NATO being emotional or is it Biden?
It's NATO.
Is it niggas in NATO too?
That's what I'm asking. Like, is it because who's making these decisions? Is Biden making these decisions or is it NATO?
Yeah,
because
Biden making these decisions based on our alliance with NATO.
Is this nigga? But I'm just saying on the point of you got all these world leaders ready to end shit, You got motherfuckers ready to work with the United States. But you got this one nigga saying, nah.
No, you wrong again.
That's not wrong because it happened. It's going. It's
You're wrong, but you're wrong as to why. This is another reason why Biden is strong allied with NATO. Trump feel like NATO is fucking America over. So NATO doesn't know if Trump is going to continue to help them unless they pay back all this money they owe America and shit, or get out of NATO. That's what they don't know, if Trump going to get out of NATO business or what. So Biden, on his last days, he doing everything he can to protect NATO while he can, because he don't know if Trump is going to end the relationship with NATO. It's still not. It's not emotional. It's strategic at the same time. Man, thinking.
Nah, ain't no thinking. Because when you got everybody saying that, you got everybody wanting to come together and not be in a war, you acting off emotions now.
Can't break it down no clearer for niggas, man.
I mean,
that's half the reason why some niggas can't get off that Democrat plantation. You can show them, you can tell them, but they just don't want to hear it.
I've been hearing it. And I've been hearing that Biden is going against what the fuck everybody's doing. So when everybody's come together thinking right, that means he is acting off emotions. He's mad about his son being in jail. He's mad about everybody trying to convict his son. But that's another episode to worry about.
It's still, it's not Biden doing everything against everybody. Biden doing everything that the people who voted for Kamala want to do. It's still a lot of people that want to do that shit too. It's just the new regime ain't with that. And we ain't started yet. We start January 20th, and Biden still got a term to do. So he well in his right to go by whatever strategy he want to go with. It's Trump's job, no matter what state the country in, to fix the country. That's the president's job. It don't matter what the president before did. Just like whatever Trump do, the next one gonna have to go after that. So, hey, Trump, I feel like Trump good enough to handle it. I just feel like whatever.
Well, I mean,
so I ain't really panicking.
I just feel like at that point, Putin, he's starting to less on less emotions because he's like, no, I'm just gonna talk to Trump about keeping things better.
Oh, he's shooting little missiles he got. So he's shooting new missiles, testing them, but they ain't nukes. And he gonna do that until Trump comes.
Well, quick question. This is the last one for me. Do y'all think on the emotional shit? Do y'all think Putin was being emotional by saying, "If America you interfere, then I'm gonna take it nuclear"?
No, and because we had a treaty deal with Russia that that Ukraine was not going to be a part of NATO, and the U.S. is trying to make Ukraine a part of NATO. So we breaking that deal, and NATO is trying to build bases closer to Russia, which is making Russia uncomfortable. So we broke the deal with Russia, and Russia doing what they got to do.
So they broke a deal. What administration broke that deal?
Biden.
This one.
Yeah.
Biden, Harris.
Yeah, this one.
Transgender, woke, Democratic.
And the only reason we don't like Russia is because they didn't want to be democratic like us.
I had
a laugh like talking. I had a laugh like talking.
I fuck with Russia. I fuck with Russian cream. That sounds real
emotional to me, man.
I fuck with Russian cream, so I fuck with Russia.
It sound like real. It sound like real emotional to me, but that's just my.
And Russia at one point, at a few points, 4 times actually, give or take, asked to be a part of NATO.
It sound real emotional to me, man. Niggas don't like Russia.
Smoke that Russian cream.
Niggas don't like Russia. It sounds it's starting to sound real emotional.
Crazy part is y'all should be focused on China.
Yo, fact.
Russia.
2025.
Y'all really should be focused on
They
China.
already said it. 2025 is China versus USA. And we over here talking, like you said, we over here talking about some Russia, USA shit. Nigga, we need to be worried about China and Taiwan. Because China don't give a fuck for real.
That might be the reason why Trump trying to like keep this treaty with Russia.
Because he know, bro, China don't give a fuck for real, bro.
Like, I was probably trying to line up with Russia in case China.
That'd be a quick knockout.
Yeah.
If he fly over there.
You know.
Hey, but you know what I'm saying, we're gonna try and get into stuff like that next episode.
Next episode.
She should be
2 hours and 22. Niggas trying to go Joe Rogan today. God damn.
Big first game.
I give Joe Rogan hella respect, man. Cause it is hard to go 3 hours. Man.
But one person, oh my God.
I gotta at least play one clip of Joe Rogan, bro. Cause niggas been putting him on the spotlight too. And he be having some real shit to say, bro.
I was just trying to keep up.
Just got fucked up by incompetent people.
I don't know. I just feel safer knowing, like...
My nigga Scott Stewart.
Oh, I feel safer knowing that Trump is
talking to the mic.
I do too.
I like feel great about it. Like I just like...
What I don't feel safer is right now they're launching missiles into Russia.
Yeah.
How are you allowed to do that when you're on the way out? Like the people don't want you to be there anymore. There should be like some sort of a pause for like significant actions that could potentially start World War III. Maybe that would be a good thing that we would like to avoid from a dying former president.
Mm-hmm.
It's the whole thing is nuts.
I mean, look, I don't know shit about politics.
Zelensky says Putin is terrified. Fuck you, man. Fuck you people. Okay. You fucking people are about to start World War III.
Goofy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Russia fired a missile today.
I feel like they fired an intercontinental ballistic missile for the first time ever. It's the first time one of those has ever been used.
That's insanity.
It's fucking insanity because those intercontinental ballistic missiles can have nukes on them. This one didn't, but if it does, the whole world changes. And it changes because of the military-industrial complex, and it changes because of the money that's going to Ukraine, and it changes because the outgoing president or whoever the fuck is actually running the country has decided to do something fucking insane.
Yeah,
fucking insane. And we're all sitting there watching it, and people are cheering it on. CNN was saying, like, finally. See what their headline was about Zelensky about Biden giving Zelensky the ability to use long-range missiles. U.S. made long-range. It's not like nobody knows where they came from. It's not like nobody knows we've been funding this. It's a proxy war. The whole thing is fucking insane. It's insane. Come to the negotiation table. Sit down. Work this out. Stop killing everybody. U.S. allows Ukraine.
Stop being emotional, folks. Stop being emotional, folks. Stop being emotional, folks.
But look,
no, this nigga ain't proved no point.
Yeah, bro.
She thought she did something.
Stop being emotional, folks. Just come to the table and talk.
Shit. That
Just come to the table and talk.
Nah, you can't use that, Dave. Nah, you can't use that.
Can't get away with that.
Come to the table and
this nigga gonna try to end on that. Like, come on, bro.
End on that, man.
Just come to the table and talk, man.
That's damn emotional as hell.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to control the narrative and
sound
shit.
like he was about to cry like a motherfucker the whole
Just
time.
come to the table and talk, man. I feel like I agree with Joe Rogan.
Nah, Dave, you trying to
Just
control
come
the
to
narrative.
the table and talk.
Yeah, you thought you did good, but that was horrible.
I ain't woke. You ain't about to catch me slipping.
Hey man, First Game Podcast, man, episode 14, season 2. Hope you enjoyed it.
Final thought, man. That ain't even a fucking final thought song, huh?
Nah, that's why I was editing it. It sounded like the funeral music.
That ain't that. I be forgetting.
There's no competition, too.
I be forgetting. That's the Warner flow.
Damn.
That's the Warner flow.
Hey, there we go. There we go.
Final thought, man. Final thought, man.
Final thought, man.
Yeah. Fuck y'all up.
My final thought. Dave, you don't know what the hell you be talking about.
Let's come to the table
I done broke this shit down for this nigga Barney style like 8 times, and he still don't get it. So my final thought is, when it comes to some black people, no matter how much you tell them, show them, prove it to them, they gonna be stuck in their ways, man.
Hey, man, my final thought is, if niggas want you to leave, just leave. Don't try to stay and be emotional, nigga. Just go. Nobody don't want you here. Leave peacefully, bro. Just leave peacefully.
And my final thought is, motherfuckers, like, can't y'all see that if we go to motherfucking war right now in the midst of changing the president, we can't change motherfucking president?
Yeah.
Calm that weak ass emotional shit down. That's my final
You gotta
thought.
give it up to Russia, man. He said, I'll talk to Trump. Don't worry, I'll talk to Trump.
Damn,
but he
man.
did shot one, though. He did shot one.
He shot one. He
He
ain't no hoe.
50.
Yeah, that's what it was. He like, I ain't no hoe, though.
Trump need to walk in there. Trump need to walk in there on day one, get on the phone, be like, get it over with. And hang up.
That motherfucker shot one. He said,
Yeah, he ain't no hoe. Yeah, he ain't no hoe. He shot one. 100 shots.
Yo, niggas.
We busting back, nigga. I heard Ukraine shot 6 and hit half of 1. Man, get out of here, man.
That's why the motherfucker was online. Goddamn, they ain't gonna lie. It was a lot of niggas panicking over that shit.
That's why Rush ain't tripping too bad, cause y'all ain't really hitting shit, man. Y'all wasting time, man.
Wasting our taxpayer money.
And what's gonna happen if Trump get in? But I ain't giving you shit. You done shot off some shit, and now you ain't got nothing else to shoot off.
Snip, snip, nigga.
What he do to Siberia?
Cut them niggas off. Ain't nothing to cut that bitch off.
What he do to well, he got down. What's they call it? The desecrated.
You
desecrated. Evaporated. Sterilized.
Fuck around, goddamn. Elon with that golden eye. Fuck around.
This nigga over here throwing up hand signs for the deaf and blind. We out, man. First Game Podcast, episode 14, season 2. Hope y'all enjoy that. We'll be back next week. Holla at y'all. Facts, man. All right, y'all.